What's going on, guys? This is Nick up here at Maple Motors. I'm in the middle of a test drive. I pulled off into this big parking lot where I normally shoot some of my outside footage for all the cars. And I've got a 1973 convertible Mustang sitting here. We're gonna do a little walk around inspection on. Nice and quiet over here. I figured it'd be good to get away since our parking lots are full right now. We're gonna walk around this car, point out any kind of flaws that I can find. Like I said, I'm in the middle of the test drive video. There's two videos. This is going to be the description of the outside, inside, underneath, and all around on the car. And then the other is a drive video. So definitely check that out. I'll put links to it at the end of this video. You can just scroll to the end if you just want to see the drive, that's fine. This car has, I believe, to be 302 under the hood. Power steering. It actually runs and drives really good. The brakes feel good. You definitely have to check that video out. Looks like a fairly new paint job. New bumpers. They're nice and shiny and clean. The grill's in good shape. I want to be looking for any kind of flaws. That way you know the car before you drive all the way down here. We sell cars all over the US. We also have shipping options, wheels, tires, parts, and accessories. And if you want to get financed, we have that option too. It's all at maplemotors.com. Be sure to check that out. I went ahead and opened the hood and the trunk on this car to make it easier so I'm not flipping this camera upside down on y'all. We'll start up here, kind of cruise down the side. There's a little chip in the paint right there in front of the driver's tire. Painted the bottom half black, top half white. Very smooth. If I see anything, I'm going to zoom in on it. You can see a little hazy up there in the door handle. They didn't replace that. Bottoms of the doors looking pretty straight. There's definitely a scratch in the paint right here. It's not perfect. There's some spots. The top needs to be replaced altogether. It's got cuts. It's faded. And I'll show you some stuff on the interior of the top. And the reason we didn't take it down, it does work. You can hear the motor kicking on and stuff, but there's a chip in the paint there. Trunk seal looks really nice around that. They've definitely replaced that. Coming down to this back side. See, that is not perfect right there. Coming around the back bumper, they replaced it as well. Doesn't look too bad back here. I'm gonna stick this magnet tag back on there. Trunk's in great shape. The lid looks very good. They got the boot, looks like it's fairly new. It goes over the top. Let's pull the carpet up and look under it. Little moisture, a little bit of rust in the trunk here. See where they painted over it. Let's look on this side here. It's not too bad. It's not bad enough to go ahead and do unless you're that picky, but go ahead and shut it down here. Looks like a fairly new wing and a new light they put on it. See, there's imperfections in the trunk lid, scratch there. Like I said, the top is just, it looks like they painted the car and cleaned it up, but they never did the top. They should have done that. They would bring it all together. It's not very expensive to do either, so. Looking down the side of the car here, it does have a few little spots in the paint. Good set of tires and some Cobra wheels. They've replaced the mirrors. A lot of the trim's in good shape around the windshield. I couldn't get the windshield wipers to work earlier on the test drive. I was a little disappointed in that. The motor could be out. Bottoms of the doors look solid. Fender's hanging a little bit out. Coming around the front here. Braided hoses. Looks like they've been on there a while. Let's go ahead and check this interior out. Look, we had a rip in the driver's seat. A little more wear and tear. Got a dash pad on it. Somebody put one of them covers on it. But it looks good. Can't hardly tell. Back seat's in good shape as well. Like this top, man, this top's gonna have to go. Door panels are in good shape. Gotta check you under the door here. People creeping up on us looking at the car. They may watch the channel. I do always record back here. He probably lives back there. Carpet looks like it's been replaced as well. Looks like we're missing our knob on the window crank in the back. Steering wheel's missing the horn button, so you know it don't work. Can't do the pole on this one. It's got the wires set up, it's just not honking, so. Well, the button still works. Go ahead and start her up. Starts up easy. I mean, it's been starting up every single time without any issues. 65,000 miles, but I can't stand behind that. The speedometer does not work. It's not gonna turn no miles over with the speedometer not working. RPMs wasn't working. The gas gauge is not working. The only thing we got that is working is our oil pressure. Looked like the temp gauge was trying to come up, but I know the car hasn't been stuck at 140 this whole entire test drive. There's no way. So I know that doesn't work. Blower motor. We'll try this again because I took off down the road. I may have opened some vents up. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's out. If y'all seen the test drive video, I thought I was feeling wind coming in. I was. That was from the road. It's got floor vents. On this top, here's what I was talking about. So where it meets right here, the trim's a little bit rusted up. A lot of surface rust in there. I mean, I could probably get most of that out, but look at this. You're gonna have to replace these. That's what opens the top. They're broke on both sides. I don't know who got that rough with them, but whoever did, it's probably gonna be really tough to take the top down because I mean, I can't pull it out. But the switch over here is missing the ball. But if you listen, it's trying to pull the top down, so I can tell that it's working. It's just gonna need some work on the top for sure. See the oil pressure coming up. When it was cold, it was around 40. Now that's warmed up, it's a little below 30. Radio wise, does not look like that one's hooked up. Oh, it is. And it's working. Cool. Well, at least we got radio jam. You can jam out too. Go ahead and check under this hood. I'm about to give y'all some undercarriage shots on this car. Towards the end of the video here, we're gonna look under the hood first. It's like a new Holly carb. Nice quiet motor. Hood shuts down very easy. You can look, it's just dropping. Look at this fender's bolted in. Shaking a lot right here. Just on this side there. Coming around the back, you hear the exhaust. Pretty good sound. Sounds like a Mustang. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all some undercarriage shots while we're sitting here, and then we're gonna finish the test drive, take it back to the lot. Hopefully this represented the car exactly the way it is. I try not to miss anything, because I don't want no big surprises when you get here. We're gonna look up under the front here. What they've done. That's probably why it's rattling right there. They got a piece of wood inside there. They don't have it on this side. All right, let's head on over to the driver's side here. Now we're gonna go to the rear. And the passenger side. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching. Like I say, I try to go over everything. I don't want no surprises when you get here. We try to represent the car very well. Lots of people will be asking, oh, do you fix this? Do you fix that? No, we tell you everything that's wrong. That way you can fix it yourself. These are old classic cars. If we got into repairing all of them, we'd be working on them all the time and never selling cars. So some cars are projects, some cars are really nice, some cars are ready to go. And we're gonna have all varieties. We buy them all the time. As long as they're not all rusted out, we're good. They definitely have to run and drive. So if you got some cars that you want to sell and you're having trouble selling them, you can email pictures of that car to maplemotors@aol.com. We do buy, sell, trade every single day. We have finance options for all of our cars. You can just go to maplemotors.com, check that out. You can get wheels, tires, parts, and accessories. And we also ship these cars all over the US. So every day, we're gonna try to work with you. I do appreciate y'all watching. Hit that subscribe button. I'm about to get back to the test drive. If you wanna join me on the test drive, the link to it is about to pop up at the bottom right corner of your screen. Thanks for watching, guys. Y'all have a good one.